Okay, so I assume if you're watching this video, you've already seen part 1 on how to solve the golden cube. If you haven't seen part 1, I recommend going to that by clicking on the golden cube. Okay, so if you didn't click on it, I know that you're watching the right video. So now, after you solve the first center and the 4 adjacent corners, you want to solve the 4 other corners. And those corners are this one, this one, this one, and this one. There's 4 of them, obviously, so there's 8 total. And this part is pretty tricky. I mean, I kind of do hit and miss on this one. There's really I can't really find a set way to get it correct each time. But I mean, within 8 trials, you should be able to get it. And once you understand what I'm doing, you can perfect your method and probably do it even better than me. But the moves are, and they're the same moves I've talked about earlier, is you're moving it like this. No matter what it looks like. And see, that actually helped a lot. It oriented these. But I mean, you could just see that none of the corners are solved, and you could do that, and it could do something or it couldn't. You could rotate the cube, try it again, and you could just get lucky sometimes, and sometimes it won't do anything, or it will do something, but nothing you want to happen. So that's the move. I mean, you just move it like that. And once you get it to a point like this, where it's not helping, where I know if I do it the next time it will help, you can always rotate the cube and try it elsewhere. As long as you keep this piece at the top, you're not going to mess up anything that you've already accomplished. Sometimes you could try the same side again if you don't get any luck the first time. Okay, so that happened to solve the corners. So there is really no way to get it right every single time. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to do it on this cube, and being able to figure out what these pieces are, you'll be able to do it. So I'm going to get this cube right here and just mix it up so I can get to a part where I can show you what needs to be done. That's interesting. I didn't mean to do that. Sometimes the cubes do mysterious things. Okay, so I'm not going to explain what I'm doing, because you can watch the Scube walkthrough solve, or not walkthrough solve, the Scube tutorial if you just click on the Scube. Okay, and if you watch the Scube tutorial, that's going to really help solving the golden cube. Now, I think most of you who are watching this video trying to learn how to solve the golden cube, you know how to solve a Scube, but you're having difficulty recognizing the shapes. So if there's any other way, like I could probably make a just a shape recognition guide where I tell you what the shapes are and where they go in every single situation. If you need that, you can tell me. Just leave a comment below, or you know how to do it. You're on YouTube. Okay, so the move I just showed you, I want to show you what it does when you could tell what color the pieces are. Now, it just so happens that when I do it, it will solve all the corners. Like that. Now let me unsolve them and change it up a bit. Now, if you get into a situation where 2 are solved, and all the time the 2 that are solved are always going to be diagonal from each other, you're going to do this. You're going to figure out which corner needs to be turned clockwise in order to be solved. And it's this one, which means if blue goes here, it'll be solved. What you're going to do is you're going to do that one move, rotate the cube, and do it again. Which is basically what I'm doing here. Just the difficulty is figuring out what the shapes are. But I mean, I've no doubt if you watch this video and you study where the shapes go and how they need to be oriented, you can definitely do this. It's just really frustrating at first knowing which piece is what, but I mean, I guarantee you will get it eventually.